Howdy y'all, it's Kathy from RustPaperScissors. It's Christmas in July, and I wanted to showcase the Christmas Embellishment Kit that I'm going to have for sale in my Etsy shop. This is the kit. There are 3 elements to it. There's a rusted element, a whimsical items, and then some tags and an insert. And I'll go through those in a minute, but I wanted to show you how this kit can be used in a journal, and what my thinking was behind creating this. These will be for sale in my Etsy shop. I will have 5 for sale. If there's more interest, I can make more. I'm going to take just a moment and we'll set up and look at using this kit in a journal and why. This is an example of one of the journals that I've made using the ephemera kit, and I just wanted to give you an idea of what it looks like. This is the top of the journal where some of the items poke out. This is the side where I've used a lot of the rusted elements to draw interest to the journal on the side. And we'll quickly just go in and look at some of the items in the journal. It comes with a journal closure, which is the bulldog clip with the chain and the rusted jingle bells. On the inside, I like to use the rusted ribbon crimps as a way to add charms or jingle bells or string or ribbon. It's a quick and fast, easy way. This is just an example of putting one on the side of the signature cover. One of the other items in the kit is a little chalkboard from the Dollar Tree where I embossed the word hoe on there, and so I just included that. This is just another little Dollar Tree wooden ornament that I painted. The reason I included this was it's kind of simple, but it gives you a prompt, and maybe you could talk about decorating your tree or how you went out and got your tree or what you did, just some of your traditions. So again, I think the whimsical elements can add a prompt for you to write about. And then the next little whimsical element is this gnome that I made, again, from the Dollar Tree. And I just added the popsicle stick and I added the cinnamon gnome for the holidays. And again, just giving you a prompt to perhaps write about who came to your Christmas celebration, or maybe you write about a trip when you went home for the holidays. So that's another idea you can use. I included in the kit some Christmas movie tags, and the reason I did that was I think, again, it can be a prompt for you to write about. Sometimes our holidays aren't perfect, and Christmas Vacation is the perfect example. It can be a little crazy during the holidays. So this was, again, a Dollar Tree ornament, a wooden ornament that I painted, and then I added the string on there, and I think it looks just like the Griswolds' car when they went and got their tree. And then this one, it was just a tag, but I have another tag in the journal. But again, it gives you a prompt maybe to write about your Christmas and to know that it doesn't have to be perfect. This is another example of using the ribbon crimp. I used it as a belly band, and they are so quick and easy. You just, cut your material and then you clamp it on there, and I used the jingle bells, but you could use charms or string. So again, it's a fun way to use those. Then let's see, the next thing, this is just the example of the little rusted star. And again, I think that might bring back maybe a memory of a Christmas or something meaningful, a star in the east. Let's see, the next thing. Oh, the next one is, again, a tag of It's a Wonderful Life, and I love that movie, and I think it's a great reminder that we do have a wonderful life, and we have lots of blessings, so it might give you something to write about. So that's that example. Here at the back, this is a little rusted mini clipboard, and I just added some pages, and on this one I added a paper clip on the back so you could clip it onto your onto a page. Let's see if I can do that. Yeah. And then again, this is the belly band. Then this is the back of the journal. This shows one of the library card holders that I use as pockets. And then the kit comes with a Dollar Tree pencil and a eraser. This one is a Santa. There's also a Christmas tree, a reindeer, and a snowman. So I just will pick one that comes in your kit. I don't, specify each one. So that's a journal using some of the prompts. Again, I just wanted to show the top of this one. This isn't using all of the things in the kit, but again, it gives you a visual of what it might look like on a journal. I think this one adds a lot of interest. Somebody might think, well, what's inside? Why do they have that gnome? Or, I just think it's a great way to spark interest in your journal. And then the last thing that I wanted to show you was I call it a deconstructed journal. It's a December daily. It's got 31 pages, but the theme of this is kind of Christmas vacation, and I have several prompts from the movie or quotes from the movie, but it's not the whole thing. And you could change these pages out. You could put whatever pages you want in there. But again, it's a way to use maybe these whimsical items to, tell your story. So that's them in the journal. We'll go back and I'll talk about the kit, specifically what's in the kit. Okay, as I stated earlier, there's 3 parts. There's a rusted elements, there's whimsical items, and then there is the tag. So I'll move this off to the side, and we'll just talk about the the rusted elements first, and then we'll talk about some other things. I love rusted items, and I sell them in my shop, and I love to rust them, and I think they add a great grungy vintage vibe to a journal. So in the kit you get 3 large paper clips, and all I did was I just added a little jingle bell on there, and you can take it off very easily if you didn't like that, but it's a quick way to add a little embellishment, and it would show up on the side of your journal. So those are included. This is the little star, a little rusted star and clamp. You get 3 owl clips. This is a rusted hair clip, and then this is a rusted skeleton binder clip. Then also in the rusted part of the kit is a book plate, and this one just says journal on there. You could add another word or name or year to that, make it your own. And then these are the ribbon crimps that I include that I really enjoy using, and they make a fast, easy embellishment. And then this is the bulldog clip and closure, and then it's got the jingle bells on the side. One other thing that I didn't mention is I have 2 different colors that you can have: a bookmark, a red with, there's red string or ribbon, and then there's also green. The bookmark is about 10 inches. The string, each one is 2 yards of string. And like I say, there's red and green. The only thing I wanted to mention about the green is that it's 2 shades of green, so just be aware that it's not exactly a perfect match as to the green, where I feel like the red is more of the same color. So I just wanted to mention that. But you will be able to choose if you want the red or green. And then let me stop the camera and I'll bring over the whimsical items and we'll talk about those. Okay, these are the little whimsical items that I've made. I've already talked about this. This is just a little gnome from the Dollar Tree, gnome for the holidays. Included is a mini clipboard. This one has a little Santa on there and just some blank pages. If you didn't like that, you could just switch that page out. The other journals, the other kits, has maybe a snowman or a mug of coffee or a Christmas tree. So these will be different. Again, I just pick one, and that's just the way it is. This is the little chalkboard hoe with a little paper clip on the back. This is the Christmas tree with a little paper clip on the back. This is a sticker from Hobby Lobby, and I love this and use it a lot. I didn't show you on the back of this journal. I use that sticker as the back. There's also, you could use it as a tag. This one I added a little wobble so it kind of moves around. So that's an idea. So that's included. And then this is the little Christmas vacation car. It comes with a little wobble in case you, have something you want to wobble. And then it also comes with a pencil, and this one is a little Santa. There's, as I said, there's a Christmas tree, a Santa, a reindeer, and the snowman. So again, I just pick one and it comes in your kit. So that's the whimsical elements, and now we'll talk about the tags just a second. Okay, I like to use the library card holders as pockets in my journals. I think it makes a quick, easy pocket. And these are just some tags that I included in the journal, but this is the little reindeer and pocket. And then this is just a little North Pole sticker. And then this is Santa. And again, you can make Santa wobble if you wanted. This is an example of Santa as a wobble. So that, and then these are just 3 Dollar Tree tags. Joy to the World, Home for the Holidays, and then Warm Winter Wishes. And then I made just some guest check tags that just say eat, drink, and be merry. I like to use these because you've already got your base on there, and then you've got lines to journal, and it just, I think, makes a quick, easy tag. So this talks about, you could put maybe a favorite recipe or, what you had to eat, that type of thing, or a drink, or just whatever. So they're just prompts to make the journal your own. This says the happiest season of all, and then 'tis the season, and then love and joy come to you. So those are just the tags that come with the kit. Then this is the Christmas movies little tag set that I included, and we talk about A Wonderful Life, Christmas Vacation, The Grinch, Elf, and then Christmas Vacation. And I just made a tag to go along with each one of those. And this is It's a Wonderful Life, the end of the story. And then this one says, nobody's walking out on this fun, old-fashioned family Christmas. No, we're all in this together. So that's a quote from the end of the movie of Christmas Vacation. This is a little Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? And then this is the Christmas Vacation, and it's the Red Ryder gun, and he's talking about it's a carbine action 200 shot range model rifle with a compass in the stock and this thing that tells time. And then this is the Grinch. These were some cards that I got at Hobby Lobby last year. And so that's the little Christmas movies kit. And then lastly is a little insert with this little vintage Santa. And then it just has prompts for like, what are your traditions? What are your decorations? What's the top 10? Who were the guests that year? What was the menu? What was the weather? So that's the kit. I'd be interested to know maybe which was your favorite embellishment. I'd like to know what you think about the kit. Like I say, they will be for sale on my Etsy shop along with other rusted elements. I do appreciate your time. Thank you.